How to Train Your Dragon. It's one of DreamWorks' most recognizable animated movies, and it's also getting a soulless, cash-grabbing live-action remake. But I'm not here to talk about the movies. Sometime after the first trailer for it came out, I came across some tweets of someone playing the Nintendo DS How to Train Your Dragon game. In this game, you can collect, train, and give your dragons questionable customizations. And today, I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke challenge with this game. With that said, here are the rules for this challenge. And now, let's begin. Upon starting the game, we get to choose our player character. Our choices are either Hiccup or Astrid. I went with Astrid. We then get to customize and name our first dragon. Meet Blackhorn. After naming our dragon, we get to our first cutscene.
Come on, Hiccup! Your dad won't start the tournament till you get there.
Well, what's the hurry? It's just a big game.
Easy for Hiccup the hero to say.
Meaning what?
Meaning, before you came along, the best warrior apprentice in this village was me! Or have even you forgotten that now? This tournament is my chance to set the record straight.
You're still the best, Astrid. I don't even like to fight. Or have you forgotten that? You want to win this? It's fine with me.
Oh, no you don't! I won't have people saying, Hiccup, let me win. You better fight me every inch of the way. Got that?
Sure, whatever you say.
After that, we make our way to the arena, where we get a speech from Hiccup's dad.
Well, yes, so, 1 year ago today, the Red Death's defeat ended our long war with the dragons, and taught us all that dragons and Vikings could, work together, which, seems worth a mention, as we begin this first annual Thursday Dragon Taming Tournament to celebrate, all that.
As silver-tongued as ever, I see.
Guess you all know how my boy showed us that dragons could be trained to serve in combat. This tournament will pit Dragon Trainer against Dragon Trainer, and whoever proves best among you will be proclaimed our village's Master of Dragons for the coming year.
What? Master of Dragons? Really? This is great!
The Master of Dragons will oversee our dragon stables and the training of all other dragon tamers.
What a good idea! Hiccup will be great at that.
Hiccup? Didn't you hear anything I just said? That's my new job he's talking about.
After completing a few tests to prove you can handle a dragon, you will all compete in a series of competitions to determine the victor. So go out and fight like Vikings! Glory or death!
Glory or death!
Glory or death!
Glory or double death!
So, who'll be the first to come sign up?
I will! Show me where to sign.
We then get into the game's tutorial. Here, we learn about our dragon's energy, which is basically like PP from Pokemon. The stronger the attack, the more energy it consumes, and whoever's dragon regains energy faster gets to attack first. We also have a super meter. Whenever it's full, we can select an attack, as well as the super meter to do double the damage. After winning, Stoic gives us some armor for our dragon, and sends us to Gobber so he can give us our first trial. On our way there, we run into some competition.
So, they let Hiccup's girl go first, huh?
I'm nobody's girl, and I'd be more careful what you say to the future Dragon Master, Snotlout.
You? Don't make me laugh. Only reason you did so well back there is because your boyfriend's daddy went easy on you.
Deeds count, Snotlout, not words. Got the guts to put your dragon where your big mouth is?
We then engage in a dragon battle with Snotlout. During that fight, I managed to win by landing some status effects, and and a critical hit. After that, we finally reach Gobber, who gives us our first trial. For this trial, we have to go into the wilderness, fight some dragons, and bring back 2 pieces of ore. Before that, however, I went to look at my dragon's ability tree. In order to unlock new moves in this game, we have to use certain moves a number of times in order to unlock new ones. After that, I went and fought some dragons and came back with some bronze ore. And after heading back to Gobber, we engage in a mini-game where we have to create our armor for our dragon. Afterwards, we run into Hiccup, who asks us to help him with some practice. We accept and battle against his Night Fury dragon, and I actually almost lost this fight. Thankfully, my dragon has some regeneration abilities, and after landing a critical hit, I win the battle. Then, while out in the wild, we come across this girl who's lost her dragon. She asks us to go find it, promising to give us some herbs if we do. We then find the dragon, fought it, and brought it back to her. After we do, she gives us the herbs that she promised, and tells us that the chief is looking for us. The chief tells us that our next test is to find a dragon etching. After finding one, we bring it back to him, and he gives us our next task, which is to defeat 3 wild dragons. After beating 3 dragons, we complete our task and make our way back to the tournament. There, we find out our first opponent are the twins Roughnut and Toughnut. While it took a while, I managed to beat their Zippleback dragon after giving it a bunch of status effects and landing a critical hit. Our next opponent was Snotlout, and his very intimidating pink dragon. I beat him the same way I beat the twins, by applying some status effects and then attacking him non-stop. Then came our last opponent of the tournament, Hiccup. Unlike the others, Hiccup's dragon didn't attack me as much, so I managed to beat him without taking much damage. And with that, I managed to win the first tournament.
Hiccup, we made it to the finals! Isn't that great?
Yeah, but don't think I'm just gonna let you win forever.
You're not supposed to let me win at all, remember?
Yeah, well, you remember that too when I thwack you next time.
That's better. I sure wish I could try out a Night Fury like yours.
Your Deadly Natter packs quite a punch too. Obviously.
Hey, you think Gobber might let us try some of the other dragons during the break?
To answer this question, we head over to Gobber to see if he'll let us see the other dragons at the stable. He'll let us see them, but first we have to earn their trust. And to do that, we need to give them some meat, because the fastest way to a dragon's heart is through its stomach. Unfortunately, he's all out, so we need to head into the wilderness to gather some meat ourselves. After gathering some, we head back and he gives us the key to the stables. And with that, we've unlocked the Night Fury dragon, as well as a second team member. Meet Redwing. After getting our new team member, we headed back to Stoic to receive our next trial. He tells us that he's placed some Viking clan shields under the tallest tree in the forest. Our job is to find them and bring one back. With that, we immediately make our way to the forest. There, we run into 2 girls from the other clans arguing with each other. We then find out that the other clans are teaming up together to win the tournament. They then realize I have one of the shields that they need to pass the trial, and so they challenge me for it. We then get into a fight where I lost, because her dragon kept using some high damaging attacks, as well as an attack that gives her the Siphon ability, an ability that lets a dragon regain health every time it attacks. They also kept giving me the wound debuff. With all that together, I lost one of my dragons. So now I have to go back to the stables and switch to Blackhorn and fight them again. This time, I almost lost again, but I managed to land a critical hit and win the fight against the first girl. Then came the second one. This one was a bit easier because she fought more defensively. We then head back to Stoic, who tells us that our next task is to bring back a war banner from the highest hill in the forest. However, the Thorsten clan got there first, and now they're not letting the other clans get any of the banners. Not liking that, we challenge him to a fight and manage to beat him without much effort. We then got ourselves a banner and head back to Stoic. Our final task is to go and find a group of rune staffs they've hidden deep in the forest, and we'll bring one of them back. During our search, we run into Hiccup, who tells us that Snotlout has stolen Fishlegs' dragon, and asks us to help find him. After finding him, we tell him to give back Fishlegs his dragon, to which he refuses, because he says he deserves a stronger dragon than the previous one that he had. So we challenge him to a dragon fight, where we win after bombarding him with a bunch of status effects. After winning, Astra tells him that he doesn't need a better dragon, but instead, he needs a better game plan, and then shoos him off. Now that Fishlegs has his dragon back, we go back to searching for the rune stats. During our search, we run into one of Fishlegs' fellow clan members, who thanks us for helping him out by offering us a spot on their team, saying that we'll be able to beat Hiccup a lot easier with them. We refuse their offer, saying that we can beat Hiccup just fine on our own. But since we're not with them, we're against them, and we get into another dragon fight. We probably should have joined them, because her dragon kept increasing its speed, allowing her to attack first more often. And because of that, we lost Blackhorn, as well as the entire Nuzlocke challenge.